All right. Shit. Son of a bitch. Excuse my language.
Yeah.
We
here.
are live, bitches. Hey, how are you guys?
We here.
You already know the vibes, man. Another fun-filled fuckery with
Listen
and 7.
Hey,
So this is Wednesday.
Stop
if you didn't
shaking.
know, I can't. You know I do that anyway.
Damn restless leg syndrome.
I know.
Cut it out.
All right. So anyway, yeah, we here. What's up with you?
Hey.
You already know the vibes. We about to open up with an indie track.
Mm-hmm.
This is borderline indie, borderline major label. So we just gonna let it rock. Joker's killing me. Here we go. Fred the Godson. R.I.P. my guy, Fred the Godson. What's up with you? You already know, man. You know I hate saying that shit, man. You know I hate saying
Mr. Nasty.
There you go.
I'll say it for him because he ain't gonna say it.
Yeah, this is R.I.P. my guy, Fred the Godson. This is him. And R.I.P. Biz Markie, man. Yeah, I mean, legendary shit. You know, hosted by the one like DJ 7. You know the vibes, man. Hey!
Let's go in. Backstage at a show. She said her best friend made her go.
Hey.
She big fans of 2 Chainz and Future. Said I spit too intricate, something she ain't used to.
Texas in the building. Black Joker.
Walking around with a Lucy, Ricky Ricardo. Shorty thick, she hit me with all that cargo. Sitting right like a Lamborghini Gallardo. I asked y'all Quay where that bra go.
Hey.
I started going hard, so you know,
what's up with you?
TBN says she ain't got a man, she only be with a friend.
You got what I need. Whoa.
Would you say just a friend? Would you say just a friend? Oh, baby, you got what I need.
Whoa.
Would you say just a friend? Would you say just a friend?
Met her Thursday, Sunday, I was in it, man. Next day, I'm an MCM on Instagram.
Hey.
She showed it, seen the way she wrote it. Got that many followers, wifey, you never noticed. Somebody DM'd her the screenshot. She might get everybody on the scene shot. The page, it was private. I'm in rage, I can't hide it. She can't deny it was
Vegas.
He found my bareback condoms. He said she barely know me. She said he
What's
got
up with you, Derek?
You sure
Black.
you friend?
Oh, baby,
You got what I need. Whoa.
would you say just a friend? Would you say just a friend? Oh, baby, you got what I need.
Whoa.
Would you say just a friend? Would you say
He's just a friend.
I know you got the dudes on the side, but it's okay. You cannot get mad if I creep with these women. These women. I know you got the
Hey, what's good with you? Thank you for tapping in, broski.
mad if I creep with these women.
Right.
These women. You got what I need.
Oh yeah, that's my guy, man.
Would you say just a friend? Would you say just a friend? Oh, baby, you got what I need. Would you say just a friend? Would you say just a friend?
Might turn it off.
It's acting weird.
All right, that was Fred the Godson, and that was also Biz Markie and Marquise. Shout out to my guys, man. R.I.P. Fred the Godson. R.I.P. the one and only legendary Biz Markie. So, hey, fuckers.
Who's a fucker?
Everybody that's on. We got the people on Listeners Live. We got the people on Facebook. We got the people on DJ7 page. We got the people on Adult Talk Podcast Live.
Hey, y'all.
What's up, you son bitches?
You know I can't see, so I don't know who's on there, but hey.
On Adult Talk Podcast?
Yeah.
It's a little open right now. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so, as you know, we always start out with a story time.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, I'm the one who takes story time away. But today...
Hey, people, tap in. Oh, my
Seven has a story
gosh.
time of his own. Take it away, Sev.
So, about, what was it, last week? 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago, people. Our car had some issue. It was coming back from Boothwyn or somewhere. It was coming back from somewhere. And the serpentine belt popped on the Jeep. And as well as, well, when the serpentine popped, it heat the water pump up, water pump cracked. All right. So I arm wrestled that into a parking lot in Chester.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready, people? Walk with me. So while we're in Chester,
The AutoZone.
the AutoZone parking lot in Chester, I'll call my sister like, you. Listen, I'm in the county. Car broke down. I need some help. Send one of your guys.
Craig's in trouble. Send help quick.
Real shit. Sis made some phone calls, and she had a mechanic on deck. So he pulled up to the parking lot.
TT, what up?
What's up with your TT? What's up, little niece? So he pulled up to the parking lot, again, in AutoZone, in Chester. Stay with me, people. The focal point of this story is red dot on in Chester. Everything I talk about that right now is in Chester. So while we're in Chester, he walks up, he looks at it. Okay, yeah, your water pump, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, cool. I go in there. I buy all the parts. I come out. He instantly gets busy. He gets busy in the worst way. He starts taking the car apart in the parking lot. Piece by piece by piece. He's taking the insides of my car and putting them on the outside.
Mind you, in the midst of this, it's hot as balls outside. Y'all might have seen my light skin moment video that I put up.
It's literally at the peak of the goddamn what the hell they call the heat wave. It's like 93 outside, yo.
And me and his sister left to go get something to drink.
Oh yeah, they bounced on me. So while he's taking my car on all the pieces on the inside, putting them on the outside, all over the AutoZone parking lot in Chester, I'm starting to see shit. Okay. First problem right here. Young bull pulls up, knows the mechanic. Hey, they busting it up. They're having a good conversation. And while they're having this great old conversation, so you can step up some more. So while they're having this great old conversation, young bull, he's like, yo, man, I had this car for like 2 years and it's been making a little noise, but I done traveled all over the place. I just need some help. My man says, he says, old head to me. I'm like, bruh, don't ask me shit. I don't know nothing. I'm not the mechanic here. He asks him, oh, yeah, they got Blue Magic and they got the K-Seal. He like, bet he go grab K-Seal. When he comes out the AutoZone, Bull's fully engulfed in taking the car apart. So he asked some old head walking past. He said, old head, where I put the K-Seal at? He says, in your engine. Now, I'm not a mechanic by far.
Pretty boy, what up?
But I know for a fact that K-Seal does not go in where your motor oil goes. It goes through your antifreeze. But again, not my car, nor do I give a fuck. He takes the whole can, a $28 bottle, dumps it in his engine. The car gets to making all types of noises. I don't say shit. I said, this car, said, wherever this kid's going, it's going to be a one stop because he's not making it back. He gets on the phone. Yeah, my shit fixed. Old head looked out. I'm on my way, bitch. Pulls out the parking lot.
Yep.
So as he pulls out the parking lot, car shimmying and shaking. He don't give a fuck. Yeah. Car starts shimmying and shaking. A lady walks up. Homeless lady. I don't know if she's homeless. I know she looked homeless. Let's say that. She walks up. She had a bag of meat she was trying to sell. Okay? To the bag of meat. Not, you know.
Big man, what up? You late.
Like grocery store meat, but it wasn't in plastic. I don't know if she like broke the glass of the grocery store, or you know, if you go to the act when you lift the John up when you buy the fish, she just got to snatch it. I don't know what happened, but she had a bag of warm meat.
So she just had a random sack of meat.
The reusable Johns that everybody getting from the store, that John was loaded. I'm telling you, she was lugging that bitch over her back like it was a body in there.
Hot meat in a pouch.
And she said, y'all want some meat? And I was like, no. My man doing the car, like, what you got? He looked at me like, you think your sister? No, don't even try it. So the old head that told the young boy put a motor, let me see what you got, baby. She opens the bag up, flies and everything all in the bag. It's raw meat unwrapped. I said, man, you don't get the fuck out of here with that shit, you old nasty bitch. So she get mumbling, so she walk away. Then I see a nigga pull up. This is all in one day, bro, I swear to God. Then I see a nigga pull up in a minivan. I mean, it's nothing wrong with guys driving minivans. If you're like a coach or a family dad or, you know, Mr. Mom, whatever the case may be. He was one of the three. So his car was the van was overheating. So he said he found the same old head. Listen, I can't get my cap off. He said, don't take it off while it's hot unless you got a rag. He was like, unless you got a rag, you're going to burn yourself. Don't take the lid off. He was right about that. Dude didn't have no rag. He didn't have no t-shirt or undershirt under his shirt. So he gets in the van, which is bombed out. In Chester, people walk with me. The van's bombed out. He does some little shit and he comes out with a pair of drawers. He has his drawers in his hand as he gets out the van. And he proceeds to unscrew the radiator cap with his drawers.
At this point, he's texting me now.
Oh, I'm texting him like, you don't believe the shit that's going on here.
And I was confused with the text because he said, I'm sitting here watching somebody take the cap off with their drawers.
The nigga took
no other context wrapped around this text. No other context. That's what I got. I'm watching somebody take the cap off with their drawers.
Lights, I'm telling you.
I'm completely confused now.
So yeah, he takes a radiator cap off with his drawers. Now he's in and out the store.
He said, you really telling the story.
So now he's in and out the store trying to find different types of radiator fluids that's going to go in his minivan. Finally finds the right fluid. Oh, yeah, like, what you need is a funnel. He said, a funnel? He said, yeah, I don't want to waste your liquids pouring it all over your car because the first spill going to go everywhere. He said, man, I don't give a fuck. I got to go pick up my girl in an hour, man. I need this bitch to be running with air. He said, well, okay. He takes his little pocket knife out, cracks the lid, gets to dumping all the fluids all over the radiator, the front of the car. Nigga didn't have a steady hand. It was like he was peeing on a toilet. He was just all over the place. Trying to pour it in the radiator joint. He got more outside the car than he did inside the car. It was crazy.
Vegas said, only in Chester. Say it with him.
Yo, this is. So all this is all transpiring. Meanwhile, he's working on my car still. I called Lights and was like, Lights, the mechanic has the insides of my car on the outsides all over the parking lot. So I go live. I didn't go live. I FaceTime him and I go like this with my phone, and he was like, bro, you're not lying. Now my Jeep has two fans to make sure everything stays cool and it never overheats.
Hell no, he didn't help.
Who?
He's not a laborer. He will not touch nothing that
Who,
gets
did I
his
help?
hands dirty.
No, he was getting paid to do a job. I ain't helping shit. I'm here to spectate, and that's what the fuck I did that day. And Chester got shit for you, my nigga. So I give him a mean grill, like, nigga, if my car don't start, you're probably gonna die here today. If the car dies, you die. It's a Drago situation. Back to Chester. A guy pulls up in an 18-wheeler, goes in, and he needs a piece for an 18-wheeler. I didn't even know all those on soul parts for 18-wheelers, but whatever the fuck he needed, they got it. He's strolling out and says, looks on the ground and says, a water pump. You got the right one on the job, though. He never met my mechanic. He didn't know the mechanic. Didn't know the mechanic. You got the right one doing the job. And then he strolls off with his old head ass bop and climbs his bitch ass back into this 18-wheeler and pulls off. So now my sister and Alyssa are now coming back.
Mind you, all of this happened while we was at the store getting drinks. Not that far away.
Literally not that far away. They come back, AC blowing, they cool in the motherfucker.
And then I get out of the car and see
the parts.
All the insides all over the ground.
When I say my car was all over AutoZone, it looked like a flea market in car parts, and they were all mine.
Now, this
motherfucker took that shit up hard.
I try most times, to stay, and ladies don't like when I say this, I try most times to stay in my place, and I let him handle, these things. But when I got out their car, baby, when I tell you the look that I gave him,
yes,
I looked on the ground, and I looked at him like, what the fuck is this?
So while she's all over the shit, look, lights knows I called this nigga. So while she's giving me the look, I'm looking at him like, you see the look she gave me, nigga. If I go down, you go down, but only one of us is getting the fuck up. So he proceeds to struggle with the car. My sister's now losing it. Because she knows the look I have, and she goes and whispers some shit in his ear. And then she says, you know what? Just in case you fuck up, I know another nigga. She goes and gets a secondary fucking mechanic. And says, in his face, the one mechanic is there. She gets a secondary mechanic, and she says, you know what the fuck this shit is? He's like, yeah, it's a water pump. She's like, if he can't fix it, can you? He was like, yeah, but I don't like following behind, any other mechanic. It's bad mojo. She said, I don't give a fuck. And then she looked at him. She was like, can you do it? And he like,
Then he really started sweating, and not from the heat.
So now he's pouring, he's sweating. He already had a black shirt on, but that shit was like turning like wet gray. He knew either he was gonna die, never get no pussy again, or not get paid. All three of those things was transpiring at one time. Guess what? While this has happened, the young boy pulls up. Man, this motherfucking old head told me to pour the goddamn K-Seal in my motor. His car is that shit is beatboxing and smoke is rolling out. So what's he do?
Lord.
Find another old head. Yo, old head, where this shit go? He said, man, all you gotta do is flush that shit out. He said, well, how about I do that? Let the bitch run. You're letting K-Seal run through your fucking engine. And then he does what? Buy another bottle. And pours that bottle in the goddamn antifreeze. Car gets quiet. Still smoking like a goddamn cookout, but it gets quiet. Young boy took off. Shoo, fuck it. Sounds good, I'm out. We're back to the nigga with my car all over the goddamn parking lot. He finds the pieces, puts everything back together. Very slowly. This transpired in 4.5 hours. So in 4.5 hours, he fixed my car in the heat in the parking lot of AutoZone. While he's doing that, he broke the battery cable, putting the battery on. So he was like, yo, you just want to go into AutoZone and buy a battery cable and some screws. I'm like, nigga, you are from Chester. He don't steal. He's a mechanic with a conscience. Y'all know every mechanic goes into an auto parts store, they're stealing something. So now I gotta steal. Allegedly. Fuck that. I gotta steal because he was the bitch ass nigga.
Allegedly.
No, I stole the fucking battery cable terminal, and I stole the fucking screws that went to the battery cable terminal because they didn't come in a fucking box.
It's a euphemism. He just bought them really quickly.
I went over to the lady and said, yo, you know that nigga? And she said, yeah. I said, I'll be back. And I walked out with them bitches in my hands. So either she was okay with it, or he was going to have to later on the back end fix the fuck up. I don't give a fuck.
The views, opinions, and actions of DJ7 do not reflect those of the Adult Talk Podcast or Lissa.
So, I say that to say this. If you
Biggs, what up?
If you ever need content for anything, may it be music, maybe for a podcast like this, or just to tell a joke at work, go to Chester.
Say you borrowed them, check the other receipt.
Go to Chester on 9th Street to the goddamn AutoZone and just sit out there for a while. Boy, it's some content.
Said no, you just put it on his tab.
That's it. He got to work that up. He knew those people. I ain't know none of them motherfuckers. So
baby,
it's always good to have a sister that has bonus friends because he fixed my car. And it's always good to have the money to buy the parts. Next time I got to record this shit, hopefully my car never breaks down in Chester again.
Or ever. But
if so happens, I'm recording all this shit. All this shit. Content is content, and Chester got content, people.
And there was Seth's story time for this week.
Don't break down in Chester. If so, record it because it's going to be a show.
Oh my God. Now, we have a couple other little short things to add in the story time. So, recently just passed, our homie Ebony. She's got the Grown as Fuck podcast.
Yes.
She just reached her 6 months, 12th episode, and she did her very first live show.
Shout out Ebony and Grown as Fuck.
You know, I was there to assist.
Yes.
You know,
Lissa was on panel.
Help my friend shine bright.
Yeah.
It was a nice audience, good topics and everything, and it was a very interesting.
It was. I'll say this.
Interesting turn of events.
I'll say this. It was definitely a full-on adult crowd,
and we learned a lot. About people that we did already know.
Yes.
And we learned a whole lot about people we just met.
And we learned about poly. I mean, we knew about it, but now we know about it.
We know all the levels and the variations.
I didn't know how poly got down. People, if you don't know about poly, how the fuck do you say it?
There's a lot of them.
Polyamory? Yes, that thing.
Polyamorous.
However the fuck you say it.
Polygamy. Triads.
It's literally levels to this shit that we didn't know about that we is up on game now. So, boy, oh motherfucking boy, I didn't know there was so many variations.
It was a lot. It was interesting, but it was a good show. She did really good. I was proud of her.
Yes.
You know, and so congrats to her, and you know, hope for many more shows to come.
Yes, salute to Ed, man.
Next on the list we have our show coming up.
Hey, we lit.
Not the podcast.
No.
We have actually a performance show coming up, which there are slots for. This will be on August 8th?
August 8th at the Darby Diner and Event Space.
Right.
16 North 9th Street in Darby, PA. It's called the Pure Hip Hop Concert. So all the trap rappers, this is not for you. Okay? Don't get me wrong, I fuck with y'all bubble.
We got coming to the stage.
But
MAS Lights Out.
You know?
We got coming to the stage Trill Vegas.
You know?
We got coming to the stage BBE, Big Man.
Yes, sir.
And yours truly.
Listen, I'm possibly going to be a DJ, or I might have a guest DJ. And I might have a long distance friend or two coming from a couple states over, coming to pop out and bless us with a performance or two. So, Slots.
Big said, make sure to say it's at the Darby Diner Event Center.
I just said that, dumb. I just said that, Biggs. But yeah, slot. We still got slots for artists. We got slots for vendors. It's definitely gonna be a fucking vibe. Shit, Biggs has one August 1st. Biggs is August 1st. Biggs has. So,
Biggs said he trying to perform too.
Biggs is performing. I just wanna fuck. That I don't know. Biggs performs that whenever he get on.
Because he's a motherfucking boss. Hey, you know we got the sauce.
So, Biggs is August 1st. He has an event, same spot, the Darby Diner Event Space, 16 North 9th Street, Darby, PA. We are August 8th. It's going to be a crazy situation, man. Again, a lituation for the situation.
He said your Wi-Fi sucks.
Who says that?
You choppy.
My Wi-Fi sucks.
Oh, Lord.
We all bars over here.
He said, so it's your Wi-Fi, you suck.
It's your Wi-Fi, you suck.
Anyway.
Slots. Inbox me for slots when the show is over, broski.
Yeah, there's
Matter of fact,
slots.
Fuck it. Yeah,
performance slots, vendor slots.
Yeah, inbox me once the show is over and I'll send you all the details.
There will be adult beverages and treats on
Definitely
sale.
Definitely that.
So we need y'all to make sure y'all pop out. You know, y'all know how we do when we do shows. So
Mo, I
make
would
sure
say
y'all
bring
come
your
out.
daughter, but this is not the environment for her. And you need to brush up on your performance because it's been a minute since the last time your ass touched the stage. So work on your breath and stage presence, and the next show come around, you own it.
And lastly, in the story time, I had to add this in because over the last few weeks, we haven't had a chance to actually look it up and see what it really was. And we had several people keep telling us about this. And you know, we're pretty well versed on, you know, the area of sex and, you know, different, you know, lingo and toys and positions and what have you.
Definitely that.
Okay,
Definitely that.
but people kept asking us about, have you talked about bonus holes yet?
Bonus hole, people.
Right? Bonus holes. And in my mind, because we didn't know what it was the first time I'm ever hearing this shit. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, this some nasty shit. This some new shit to try. This sound like some, you know, some new sex shit to try in the bonus hole. Like, I'm like, what's the bonus hole? Like, you sticking it in my ear? Like, what's going on?
What we thought it was, it really ain't.
It wasn't. What we thought it was,
He's
it
saying
ain't.
this is my exit. We ain't even talking about nothing crazy.
We're not even talking
Chill.
about. I'm just talking.
That's always at the end of the show.
Yeah.
We're just talking about the bonus hole. Lights.
I am talking about what somebody, well, a couple people have been asking us about.
Yes.
And we've been busy, so I haven't had a chance. You know, I do my research. So I haven't had a chance to actually look and see what this was. So it turns out the bonus hole is what they're the phrase they're trying to coin for the vagina now. And it's due to one of these, I can't remember the one of these societies.
Is it in my ear though?
Right. one of these organizations, you know, they said as to not offend transgendered or what's the other one?
I don't know.
It's transgender or what's the one where they don't claim a sex? Non-binary. That's the one.
Hey, I know some shit.
As to not offend transgender or non-binary women or people.
Organization.
Right. They're saying that women should not call their private parts a vagina anymore because that's only specific to, I guess, naturally born or gender assigned females, right?
Yes.
So it's as to be inclusive for everyone, you should just call it a bonus hole.
So guys, from now on, when you're ready, fuck, you just be like, yo, trying to hit that bonus hole tonight.
No, and I completely disagree. And I know people will probably not agree with me and be mad, but I don't agree because here's the thing: I was born with mine. Okay, it's not a bonus. It wasn't added.
No,
it wasn't created. It's always been there. It's always been there. It's not a bonus hole. Nobody. Bonus hole is like you drill an extra fucking hole in my earlobe. That's a bonus hole because it's extra. It's extra. Bonus means that something is extra. I don't have an extra hole. Most women I know don't have an extra hole. It's already been there. It existed. It's not a bonus.
What the fuck happened to the word pussy? You can't say pussy. You got it called a bonus hole. That's the new slang. That's goofy as fuck.
I refuse. It's not a bonus.
Pussy, vagina, vajayjay, and every other fucking name that is. The pearl. I remember my grandma told my sister to call it the pearl.
My grandmother used to call it the down below.
The down below. So, anal ain't the bonus hole? To us, anal's the bonus hole.
Like I said, never doing that.
To us, anal is the bonus hole.
Never doing that.
But now, they want the pussy to be called the bonus hole now.
Yeah,
This is
I
weird
refuse.
as
I'm
fuck.
sorry.
These goofy ass lingos.
I refuse. As a naturally born woman, with what I already had, the equipment that I was born with, it's not extra or a bonus. That's what it is.
At all. It's an ATM, not an MTA.
I hate him so much.
Yo.
Oh, God.
Only deposits, no withdrawals.
Anyway. But that was the new information. We had to add that in because we were like kind of like completely taken aback with that because like I said, when nobody would tell us what it is. They're like, you gotta look it up.
This shit out.
Yeah, you gotta look it up. But everybody wanted to ask us, have we talked about it yet? So upon my research, that is what I found out. What? The agenda is just too much. Yep.
It's way too much, and every time you turn around, you got to learn some shit. It's never just it is what it is that we learn from children.
Learn it and say it right, so you don't offend anyone ever.
You got to learn it.
Point.
You got to learn the wordage, the lingo, the definition, like the sub definition, just to make sure you can have a proper conversation with people. It's like this other shit is like going back to school.
When I went to get my son his working papers at the school,
the
first question they asked me was, how does he identify? And I was, because I'm still not used to that, especially not in high school getting working papers.
No.
And I was like, what you mean? It was like, gender. How does Cameron identify? I was like, he's a boy. But I get it. I understand. You know what I mean?
I am a boy.
Everybody has their own things and everything else like that. I just was like, I was a little thrilled when they asked me that. I was like, what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, God. But it is what it is,
I'm going to say this. Guys, if you have a son, and y'all haven't had we had this conversation on another podcast. If you have a son, the birds and the bees talk is completely different now.
Now you got
there's extra steps you got to put in there. There's extra wordage you got to put in there for the sake of you want them to be able to address
now you got birds,
the right
bees,
people.
Centipedes,
right? Like it's so
alligators.
You just can't be like, well,
tarantulas.
Son, well, son, when Daddy met your mommy, we laid down and no, it's none of that. Now you got to add all the full detailed steps so that they're prepared out in the world to go get some ass and not other ass. I don't know. Like, it's just the birds and the bees talk is real detailed now.
To identify as the most handsome man in the world.
Black, is that self-identify or are you doing this?
Guess what? We choose not to acknowledge that either.
It's a tie for the first at the very least. Like, this shit is so fucking weird, the shit that you have to do now as a parent to be able to help your kids in society, man. Like, the talks would be way more detailed.
But here, think about this though, right?
Hey, son of Jan.
As extra as it is and as confusing and as hard to navigate this stuff now as it is for us, how do you think it is for them to navigate through all of this shit?
I didn't think about it.
You know what I mean?
But I'm going to say this.
Kids have way more shit to deal with than we used to.
They do, but at the same time, they kind of don't talk about shit like that.
Right.
They tend to they surface talk.
Right.
And I can't even say surface talk. They surface text because they don't talk to each other.
They don't.
They surface text. So our kids now they're everything is so quick and to the point that it's not too much detail.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So Lord knows the conversations
they're having. But that comes with all the new stuff too, though, because now they don't know how to approach and communicate with each other, and they don't know how to read social cues.
No,
you know
not
what
at
I mean?
all. Not at all.
Because everybody's on the phone or on the laptop or the tablet, and that's how they talk. So when they're actually in each other's presence,
I wonder if
they don't know how to act. Everybody's awkward as shit.
I wonder if they fuck and they still got their phone.
Texting each other. Yeah, you like that?
I'm about to flip you over right now. I'm about to bust your ass right now. Like, do they text?
They be sending back her LOL. You crazy?
Ew, eat that. Ew, I'm dead.
Believe that said this world definitely out of control, and it is.
All the fucking way.
That's why, you cannot rely on the outside world to show your kids what to do or teach your kids.
Ooh,
you got to protect them for real.
you got a censor block.
What?
You got a censor block.
Oh man.
You got a censor D block.
D block. Also on here at C's Allen. The views and opinions of C's Allen, aka D block, do not reflect those of the Adult Talk podcast or listen to something.
This motherfucker getting censored via text. This is fucking horrible, yo. God damn.
Oh my God. But real shit though, like the world is very different now. Y'all remember that sample? That shit's real.
Man, these kids don't know what the hell that
shit is. The world is
is
very different now.
First person to answer where that sample came from, I'll send y'all Adult Talk Podcast bracelet, right? As soon as this podcast is over, y'all get an Adult Talk Podcast bracelet. You know where that drop came from.
Oh, God. Anyway, we're going to move right along to the news. Mm-hmm. First up in the news. Apparently, and I'm just going to give y'all the header because y'all know I don't care about this shit, so we're going to let DJ 7 talk about it. But the NBA apparently is adding 2 more expansion teams.
Yes, they are adding Seattle and Las Vegas are going to be added to the NBA for 2 more teams. So I hope everybody prepares. It's going to be weird as fuck. That means it's going to have to be an expansion draft and more jobs. Let's say that. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what the vibes is on that.
More jobs for whom?
Black people. So I never adjusted myself. These people don't know.
He said, "Cancel me."
Damn. Block, don't cancel. Block.
Oh God.
Yeah, so there's gonna be two more NBA teams, Seattle and Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Also, Dwayne Wade has brought
Utah Jazz.
The Utah Jazz, as well as the soccer team. The minor league soccer team.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yes. And Russell Westbrook has brought majority of the 49ers, San Francisco 49ers.
D-Wade got big money. Them sacrifices pay off,
Sacrifices pay off like a motherfucker. Damn.
Allegedly.
What
Allegedly.
I don't get it. I mean, I guess from a business standpoint, I guess to own an NBA team and stuff like that. But nigga, you never even lived in Utah. Like, you don't understand.
It don't matter. It's the revenue from everything that comes in. You know what I mean?
Team I grew up, Sean Kemp and Gary Payton. You ain't never lied. And then they took them motherfuckers right to Kansas City.
Because the owner's the one that benefits from all that
the revenue.
What is it, like the apparel and paraphernalia, all the
franchise,
the ticket sales, all the whatever stuff that happens at the game, the $18 beers and the $20 popcorns and all of that.
That's crazy. But I'm saying again, but it's like the opportunity seizes itself, and it's like we definitely should have because our time. But it's like he just woke up and was like, you know what? Oh shit, Utah's up for sale. Hey, Gad, I'm just gonna buy them. Like you've never really been in that atmosphere. You dig what I'm saying? You
said where the drop come from. You supposed to tell us.
Y'all supposed to tell us where the drop came from. The world is very
The world is very different now.
So if y'all can tell me where the drop came from, free Adult Talk Podcast bracelet. All right, to anybody can tell me where the drop came from. But and Russell Westbrook brought majority shareholder of the San Francisco 49ers, and Michael Jordan is selling all his shares in the Charlotte Hornets. He brought them for $4 million. He's selling his shares for $2 billion.
That's not a bad turnaround.
3 times dope. Nope.
Anybody else answering?
Nope. 3 times dope. Reese Banger. So
Banger, what up?
There's a lot of moves being
made. Hey, brother.
It's a lot of moves being made in the NBA and for players. I mean,
Hustle Barbie.
What's up with your sis? Creative Waves in the building.
I tried to call your punk ass back too.
Ooh, punk ass back. Call.
I'm gonna talk to you after.
What's in the cup?
What cup?
Yours.
Mind your business. Fire! What up? Mind your business. It's something cold, okay? She said phone tag. We definitely be playing phone tag. God damn. Lisa, what up?
So.
Oh, man. So, moving on in the news. Apparently, a TikToker named Tierra Allen She was arrested in Dubai
Dumbass.
for screaming in public. Now, it may sound completely strange to you, right? But over there,
with these big ass cups. Don't worry about what's in my cup.
over there, the laws that they go by
Way different.
way different than here, and
Yeah.
especially unfortunately for women.
Yeah.
Women are under rule much more strictly with their laws than over here.
Yeah.
So you can't do too many things as a woman over there. You can't raise your voice and be screaming in the street. You can't act.
Wait a minute. So you can't have like an argument?
No, you'll be arrested.
Yo, anybody that want to argue with your woman, go to Dubai. You will win all the time.
He said, I wish that was the law here.
You will win every fucking argument. Go to Dubai.
But here's the thing, they do have a lot of laws that are more
Yeah,
so
they do.
strictly on
Yeah.
women. And, one of which is that you can't be out there yelling in the street or yelling in public,
Yelling in
period.
public, yeah.
Right. Of course they have, with the things about being covered up and, certain things that you can't do. They have certain laws and traditions that are blended into their law. I think is it Sharia law over there?
Yeah.
Too?
And
So-
Beyonce has a case pending over there
Right.
because she
Too much exposure.
too much
or-
exposure, and she was dancing very provocative.
Right.
So she has a case pending. They trying to lock Beyonce ass up.
He said you can get your point across without acting like a child. Very true. And
Some can. Some adults can.
he can tell you will never catch me. I'm not arguing with nobody outside in the street. Or at least not in my relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I might have to get with somebody, but like we watched one the other day. I'm gonna tell you about it in a minute.
Oh,
but
shit.
yeah, there's a way to get your point across, or sometimes you just gotta walk away.
Yeah.
And reapproach when you're not so hot. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna sit there and I'm not making a fool out of you. Some people think that I'm making a fool out of you by yelling at you and degrading you out in the street. But yeah, you making both of y'all look stupid.
It shows like when you argue out in the street, it shows that there's a kink in a relationship, and it makes y'all seem weak.
Mm-hmm.
So right then and there, that surface can be penetrated. And they're like, oh, all right, well, they arguing this shit. A chick might feel like, oh, she ain't treating him right, I'ma slide.
Mm-hmm.
Or a nigga might, oh yeah, he's screaming at his chick. It's my go time. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
But this particular
Till
case.
I get home.
Oh God. Oh no. In the tradition of being completely honest on this show, and he said it before too. It's been times where we've been at a show, and I could have, went off the handle about something,
And didn't.
and didn't, and I won't, and I never will. I might burn a hole in the side of your neck with my stares, but oh no, I'll tuck it away. We're gonna be professional. We're gonna be normal people and do everything that we need to do in the moment. But you best believe you gonna cry in the car.
She ain't lying.
But
Spirit Airlines would have locked up half the customers and employees.
I don't think Spirit goes over there.
I don't.
No,
That's a far flight for Spirit.
That's a
Yo,
lot. That's
they
a
did
lot.
the top 10, and Spirit was in the top 10 of airlines.
Of what?
Safety, protocol, and budgeting. Spirit was in the top 10.
Maybe budgeting, because they do be cheap
Top
as shit.
10.
Negative. Never.
JetBlue was in the bottom 10.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, yo.
I think that's a little skewed by whoever made the article. But back in this situation, in this particular situation, this was not like a domestic thing. What happened was she was over there on vacation with a friend, right? They had a rental car. There was an accident in the rental car.
Customers.
Okay. So amongst all the melee, everything got cleared up or whatever. They took the car back.
Right.
And, some of her personal items were still in the car. That included her ID, her passport, and whatnot. She went to the dealer to ask for her belongings back.
Yes.
And they would not give her belongings.
Nah.
And on top of that, allegedly, they said that, she was asked to pay an undisclosed amount of money to retrieve her personal items. And also that the clerk or the agent there at the rental agency was being rude and aggressive with her and was yelling with her. And they said that her yelling and arguing was in reaction to what the agent was doing.
Right.
Which, you know, of course, that's a natural reaction, at least for people here in America.
You raise your voice, I'm gonna raise my voice.
Right, but over there, you know, unfortunately, that's how the culture is. So he probably felt that because she was a woman, on top of she was a black woman, he felt probably that he can, you know, treat her however he wanted to, talk to her however he wanted to, because that's mostly customary there. You know, you can yell and talk to a woman like that, but she cannot raise her voice or be reactive in any kind of way towards you. And you know how it can get sometimes. I'm sure she wasn't just yelling. It probably was a whole lot of this going on.
Yeah, she was probably. I mean, at the end of the day, how it started.
They had her things though.
How it started was not how it ended. She probably started on a soft end, and she became the aggressor.
No, but that's what they said. They said that the agent was the one who was being aggressive and being rude to her, and apparently trying to extort her for money for her personal items.
Beat that bitch with a bat.
But you know, the authorities were called. She was arrested, and she's, I believe, currently still sitting there pending an investigation. And they've seized her passport. She's on a no travel list, so she can't even leave if she wanted to.
Yeah, she's basically being held hostage right now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, YF and Millie coming home.
But here's the thing I want to say to a lot of people. Like, I love the fact that people are traveling more, getting out of the neighborhood, getting out of the country. You know what I mean? But please, when you do these things, be safe. And when you're going somewhere that's completely out of the country into a whole different culture, pay a couple extra dollars, have an agent, a travel guide, what have you. Somebody that can navigate you around their laws in other countries.
Don't go out the country freestyling.
Right.
Because that shit will get you in fucking trouble, man.
Because you assuming that, just because you feel like it makes sense to you here, or that's how we do it here, you're going into basically you're going to somebody else's house. Yeah. And you can't tell them how their laws should be. Yeah. You know, you're a visitor there, you're a guest there. So if you decide that you're going to travel outside the country, spend a couple extra coins, get you an agent or a travel guide that can navigate you. Let somebody safely guide you through your vacation and avoid anything like this happening to you.
My cousin Bill Clark just calling right now. I gotta call him back. He just touched down in Houston for the big Trade the Truth show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to my cousin Bill Clark. I'm gonna call you back as soon as you. There you go. Once this podcast is over, I'll call you back. Cause
best believe when, and I say when, not if, when we leave the country, we will not be freestyling.
Americans are very disrespectful to other countries, especially in Mexico.
Yeah, they are. And Americans going anywhere else in the world are very entitled. Very entitled. You feel like the way you live is how everybody else should abide by. Yeah. And that's not the case. That's not the case. So don't get yourself caught up being what every other country calls us a stupid, arrogant American. Yes.
Or insurgent. Okay, people. You don't want to have a bunch of Brittany Garners running around.
Oh my God.
All right, let's be on top of our shit. All right.
Oh God. Anyway, moving right along, we're getting into celebrity bullshit.
Yeah.
So apparently, Glorilla, she has attempted to recreate Lil' Kim's iconic poster shot. Now, y'all know the one.
I'm gonna say this.
You know the one, the squat, the coochie out.
I'm gonna say this. In college, that poster, the Lil' Kim poster, was on the ceiling of my bed, over top my bed. So when I woke up to that poster, like, Lil' Kim titties and ass. So. And that poster saved some bad nights.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna lie. In college, that poster saved some very shitty fucks that I could never get back. But
you wish you could take your fuck back.
Oh God. If they had to take your fuck back button, God damn. Oh, but God. I'm gonna say for her, because it's the second person that did it.
He said she got all knuckled down there.
Did y'all see
Oh, he
it
said she got a
though?
little knuckle down there.
Did you see it though?
I need y'all, if y'all didn't see this picture, right, go find the picture. Because a lot of people, they was making all jokes about it. They said the panties
Her
were
panties was
baggy.
loose. Like she had loose drawers on.
Here's
for a
my
picture.
thing, because you know I'm going in for detail. And yes, I did big it up. I did big up the Coochie
Oh,
picture, put it right in his face. I was like, look at this shit. Don't it look like she got a panty liner on? Like you can see the sides of it on the side of the little draw thing.
I think that was a badge. I don't know why she did that because Nicki Minaj tried it and became some backlash.
He said she.
Look at her talk like she like Lori Harvey.
Oh my God.
Lori Harvey fucking everybody. She got a fucking.
Cuzzo, what up, Reds? Hey.
Lori Harvey, Erykah Badu,
Authentic.
Kim Kardashian. These bitches got a dick roster. They got they didn't have $1 million dicks in them.
Here's my thing. Why, and she's not the first one to do this either, but why not try, especially since you got such a buzz right now, why not try to create your own iconic shot?
All right, so
rather
one,
than
one of the
copying and doing it poorly, might I say, copying somebody else's.
One of the questions was it paying homage?
Was
she
it
paying homage to Lil' Kim? Because it's kind of like, all right, if she dropped when she dropped that cover art, was it like, damn, I'm trying to work with Lil' Kim, or you know, I'm trying to get a bar or a verse or something from Lil' Kim,
or was it disrespectful? Like, yeah, I'm the next one up.
And that was the backup. Like, okay, what if this bitch is shooting her shot?
Right.
Because it went for Nicki, and her and Nicki had it out for a little bit, and I don't know how if it resolved, or if it never resolved, but how you pay homage to the pussy dick?
You so irritating.
Ironically, Block, that's a real good question, and I hate that you were the one that figured that out. You're a dick. That was a great fucking question.
And was.
Damn you.
Oh my God.
How do you pay homage?
Yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing. Like I said, I'm all about trying to do your own thing. Like everything's recycled. Like everybody's trying to do everything that's already been done. Do something new. Do some new shit.
Well, they've already seen her pussy, so it's kind of. I mean, that ass, like everybody already seen Girl Real Pussy. So she was just trying some new shit.
They ain't seen them shitty draws though.
They definitely. Wasn't she one that said that?
She's the one that said that.
Every time I go to wipe my ass or something,
she said something about
stains.
She said something about she be having shit stains in her drawers. Talking about it happened to everybody. It was like, bitch, no, it don't.
She said, "Is it me or when I wipe my ass, I be having little dookie stains?"
She said it had no. She said it happened to everybody, and every woman I know was like, "Bitch, no, it don't."
Ladies, do y'all be having poop stains in y'all thongs? Glorilla different.
Oh my God.
I mean, her name is Glorilla. I mean, the fuck? She living up to the moment, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my God. He said, should I pay homage to Wesley Snipes with a dick pic? Please don't. Please don't.
I don't even think. Did Wesley ever have a dick pic? I don't think he ever got one. Whatever.
Black. You know something we don't know?
Black, I hate to say this. Go find the pose. Go find the pose. Fuck.
Oh, and then you gotta do a side by side. Oh,
you gotta do a crop picture with you and Wesley Snipes.
Oh shit. He said that's a pause, my bad. Oh no, you just started some shit now. Now you gotta go find a picture and then do a side by side.
Oh God. You're gonna use like Wesley Snipes from like White Man Can't Jump, or you can use like Wesley Snipes like Blade or Passenger 57. You know he had different eras of chocolateness. Which one did you go? Which one did you gonna be?
Unbelievable.
Yo.
Anyway. Moving on in some celebrity bullshit. We've got Antonio Brown. Okay. Now this is kind of like a rehash on something we talked about before.
Yeah.
Now, do y'all remember about Adam 22's wife?
Yeah.
They did that whole thing about paying the porn star to fuck
bomb
her
his
in front of him.
Yeah.
There's like a birthday gift or something like that, right? Well,
guys, how many people gonna birthday get a girl a birthday gift of a porn star fucking them?
right.
And you watch, and you're holding the camera. What kind of birthday gift is that?
Well,
different areas, different topic.
Well, what happened even beyond that was it didn't end there.
No.
Okay. She apparently went back for seconds.
She doubled back for free, yo.
She went back for seconds. And what's that say about him? Because he must have liked it too. Because
that's getting worse.
They paid him. And he said, "No, I'll bang you for free."
Yup. He said Wesley Pipes, not Snipes.
So, Tasha Lee, what up? So, he enjoyed himself too. She went back for seconds.
So he must have did the thing.
And he agreed because he did not charge her.
She went back for 3 seconds.
Yeah. So, even beyond that, now she's pretty much been dubbed for the streets.
Yes.
So now Antonio Brown says he wants Adam 22's wife next. He said, "I got next."
She on the list now.
He put his quarters on the table. I got next.
She a smuttle bottle now.
Oh my God.
She on the neck. She just became a Groupon. Should I go on IG or stay here? It's up to you.
Well, with your side by side.
I would say if you're gonna do the side by side on IG, excuse me, Facebook gonna ban your ass.
Definitely will.
But he said that's dumb. The man is professional. I'm not playing ball with Brian.
Right? How about that? Yeah, I know he put a couple moves on her that her husband
like that's my
never
thing.
do.
Like at the end of the day, so now Adam 22 is like so mad. He's calling out. He's calling out the bull, love, bro, whatever the hell his name is. He's calling him out. I'll expose you. You know we all got secrets, and from here on out you're blackballed. Like how the fuck you gonna blackball a porn star?
Right.
Like with the deed
what
is
could you possibly have on him?
Y'all not even in the same industry. You do a podcast. He's a fucking porn star. What the fuck are you? How you gonna blackball him?
He gets paid to have sex for a living. What could you possibly have over his head?
You ain't having sex with no more. You ain't having sex with no more white women, all black women. Dang.
Oh my God. Anyway, but that goes to the question that we had before. It was like, are you doing this because then what happens if they like theirs better?
Right. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Damn, they ended you?
That's on the adult talk because it's brand new.
Right? People were like, oh yeah, I would do this and I would do that. So what if they like theirs better?
I'm not gifting, listen, some celebrity dick, some celebrity porn star dick for her birthday. Let's just say that. Let's get that out right off the bat. And any guy that does that, you're a dick for gifting her with dick. You dick.
He said, I don't need these questions answered. Oh my God. Anyway, moving on. Last celebrity bullshit. I've been trying to bring some positivity to the celebrity bullshit, okay?
How?
I've been trying to bring some good ones in, so it's within celebrity bullshit because it's a celebrity, but it's not actually bullshit. It's actually dope. So, Lil Baby, recently opened up a restaurant in his old neighborhood in Atlanta. Right? It's a seafood restaurant. It's called The Seafood Menu.
That's a very cliche name.
It's a seafood restaurant called The Seafood Menu.
Right.
Okay. It is. It's not a drive-through, and it's not like super high post, but he is trying to give it some type of exclusivity. Okay, so this is a reservation-only restaurant, right? I watched the videos. It is beautiful. It is beautiful inside. The restaurant part is beautiful. They actually have a VIP hookah lounge on the downstairs, right? And then I checked out the menu because, of course, you know when celebrities they open a restaurant, whatever, they want to be all high post, right?
Roof. They got shit on there that nobody will order.
And mind you, even though it's a seafood restaurant, the menu is reasonable.
See?
The menu is reasonable. Like I would not have a problem, and y'all know I'm cheap as fuck. I would not have a problem going there. I wouldn't have a problem going. The menu is reasonable. It's clearly priced, so there's no surprises, and it's clearly stated on there that 18% gratuity will be added to all bills.
18%, you cheap bitches.
Right, but it's clearly stated on there, so there's no surprises. No surprises. Okay, so the prices are reasonable. It's a good selection of different menu items that you can get. They have like little bundles or like a la carte. Like there's different things you can get on there, and it's all like decently priced. And like I said, the gratuity is clearly stated on there, so there's no surprises. This is something that you can in your own community have an experience and it still be affordable.
But what part of Atlanta did it say it was in? We've been through Atlanta.
They did not specifically say. So I'm sure we can look it up online.
Yeah, what part of Atlanta is that restaurant in?
They said it's in his old neighborhood.
That shit old national.
Now that was unclear. That was unclear, but they did say it's in his old neighborhood in Atlanta. It might be. You know, Doraville's a quaint little town. I like Doraville.
That's where that's where Rick Ross's fucking mansion is in Doraville. Where the Airbnb where the gentleman stand at. That's we rode past. Remember first we rode past that crazy ass fucking
the trap house thing. Oh no!
The farm.
The thing that looked like that horror movie.
Yeah.
It looks like, I swear to God, y'all, it looks like an abandoned plantation. It's so creepy when you drive past it. Not Rick Ross' place, but this abandoned place.
But when you go farther down, Rick Ross, all that fucking land he got is a little bit farther down on the right hand side.
Bunny, what up? Send too much. Hey.
I just want to know what area the restaurant is in.
I don't know. We're gonna look it up.
Yeah.
We might take a trip down there. Y'all know how we do.
Take a trip down there.
I will report live from inside the restaurant.
Yes.
So we are going to be moving on to relationship shit.
My lights.
No, this is relationship. It's
okay. Stay lights.
Damn, you trying to kick him out already?
Lights
be scary. He don't like it. What? I thought he didn't like talking about the sex
stuff. He said,
stuff.
"Are ghosts real?" Hell yeah.
Yes, they are.
Goddamn right.
So,
nigga, we seen one doing the flooring. What the hell you talking about? You remember doing that house up there in fucking Mount Air, where the fuck we was? And remember we was leaving, that old lady was we found that rocking chair in the one room, and then that lady in that other top room, that the curtain moved, nigga, you know ghosts is real, nigga.
Ghosts are real. The spirit realm is real. Please believe that.
Fucking chair facing the wall.
Anyway, in the relationship shit. First question of the night. How do you feel about your spouse or your significant other stashing or hiding money from you?
No. Why? That means at the end of the day you planning for your future. Shit, fart.
Now that's their own money, right? Say you and me both work, right? We both paying the bills together, whatever, right? And we're not completely clear with each other on what the rest is, the savings or whatever.
Right.
You know, you got a couple dollars to the side, but you're not ever quite clear about what it is.
Exactly.
Like, oh yeah, I got about $100, knowing you got like $6. Right. So is there like some kind of issue there?
Shawnee O'Neal was doing that with Shaq.
Stashing?
Yeah, like she was stashing. She didn't do what the other chick was doing that we seen on IG, but Shawnee O'Neal was preparing,
right?
Like for later on down the line, like
preparing for what though?
She knew
on her own.
On her own, like this alimony is not going to be forever. This TV show is not going to be forever, and even though Shaq's a good guy, he always makes sure Shawnee was good. She was still pulling pieces for herself.
So, but doing that, right? Are you not kind of like forecasting your demise?
You are. You're putting that energy in the air. You're definitely putting that energy in the air of
this shit might go bad.
So I need to be prepared. I need to have my umbrella or my safety net.
Right. And not saying that you shouldn't be prepared for any situation, because of course you need to have a savings, and that's for any emergency situation. But it shouldn't be solely based on, if this shit don't work out,
I'm good. I'm gonna be good.
Right.
Right.
What? We don't court each other's pockets. but not keeping secrets.
Right.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But that's the thing. Okay. I feel like you're kind of like, you're trying to bring something to fruition that you really don't want. You know what I mean? By saying, I'm going to prepare for this just in case.
Right.
So now you're like you said, you're putting the energy out there that this might go south. So even if there was a case where it wasn't going to go south in the beginning, because you have that mindset, you know, you might be anything, and this is just my belief, anything you put out there is going to refract back.
Absolutely.
It's like waves in the water. You throw a rock in the water, the waves go out, but they come back.
With a person doing that, so, okay, say you got your stash. You did all that. And it does go left, and you got your cushion. Now, when that cushion runs the fuck out, you're fucked. Or, what if it happens to you on the other end? Now your spouse is doing the same thing, preparing, and then they hit the road on you. So, again, like Block said, we not, you know,
right,
counting each other's money.
Right.
But we're not hiding it from each other either.
Yeah, it's all about trust.
Absolutely.
True. And Big Man said, my money is my money and their money is their money. And that's absolutely true. But the thing is, like, if you say, you know, say something is coming up, or, you know, even if it's something for leisure, you know what I mean? Okay, this thing costs $1,000. And they like, oh, well, you know, I got 8. You like, I only got about $100 left.
And they sit.
Knowing you got money.
No.
That's kind of ill. Like, why you hiding shit? But let's go a little further than that. What if your significant other was basically stealing from you? What if they're taking out of your pot, their pension, so that they can add to their pot for the just in case?
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Nah, we're not doing that.
And then they get found out. And I'm asking this because this was actually a situation.
Read it again.
Oh, you're an asshole. He said, my money is my money. Their money is my money.
See?
What's mine is mine. What's yours is mine.
With friends like Big Man who needs a goddamn enemy.
Oh, my God. But, yeah, see, here's the thing. You
like, if you get pension from my pot to steal your future,
right?
We got a whole problem. That's stealing.
Definitely stealing.
Love you or not, I'm prosecuting your ass.
And it's being deceitful. Like, how you call yourself being in a whole relationship, and every move that you make, every time you do that, you're being deceitful.
I'm prosecuting your ass.
Shut up.
Your ass going to jail, jail, jail. Your ass going to jail.
It depends on how much you took. That's Fed time.
Anything over $5,000 is Fed time, baby. They're
fired, no longer employed with D-Block.
The block is out.
Oh my God. See, I be stealing from Sev, but I be telling him I'm stealing. He knows when I steal. But it don't be money, it be other stuff. That's where the Skittles bag came from.
She pinches off my weed every time I buy an ounce.
Every time it's a new kind.
Anything over an ounce, she takes a piece. So.
But get this, it's not just for me though.
No, it comes back.
I'm preparing for our future.
Yeah, like say like, because of course in the game, you know, sometimes there's a drought, and I'm like, damn, I can't get no fucking weed. She like, babe, I got the Skittles bag. Now imagine reaching into a bag of weed with like 10, 15 different nuggets from all these different kind of fucking weeds.
That's why we call it the Skittles bag.
That's why it's called the Skittles bag. Yo, like. That shit come in handy like a motherfucker. I'm not gonna hold you.
See, now that's the emergency stash, but it's for the benefit of both of us.
Hell yeah.
You know, and he knows that I do it.
Melly and them.
Son of Jane, what up?
Salute to my guy, Son of Jane. He just had his motherfucker. If you don't already know, man, the Southwest No Look is crazy all over the place. And his shirt is on YouTube. On Vodafly. So if you're a battle rapper and you in that culture and you watch the Vodafly, you're gonna see the Southwest No Look when they talking about the next battle with Nutass Rosenberg Raw.
Wait a minute. How you gonna disclaim me on my own show? Big Man said the comments and views from Adult Talk Podcast do not reflect on Big Man.
Damn, I'll be mad as shit. When a row of my Oreos is
Oh my God.
He said, don't steal my snacks. You know what's crazy? That's how I know we old. All right? And D-Block, we went through this when he was at the other house, too. When you start buying your childhood snacks, and they don't taste the same.
They definitely don't taste the same.
Like, you can't, like, before you can eat, like, an Oreo, the oatmeal pie, like 4 or 5 of them bitches.
Mm-hmm.
And the bag of Dipsy Doodles and shit, they don't taste the same.
Nope.
Like, we have a cabinet full of, like, snacks, Oreos, all that shit.
All failed attempts.
All, like, we'll eat, like, we'll buy them, like, we gonna fuck these up later on when we high or when we bored. One cookie.
Then we taste them like,
this ain't it. This ain't it.
Nope. Nope. But see, that's why I said I do my stealing. It's not really stealing because he knows that I do it. And I tell him that I do it, and I tell him why.
Absolutely.
And it always comes in handy. Like he said, it comes in handy later on.
Yeah.
Because when it's dry, I always got the Skittles bag.
Hell yeah.
Just mash them up together. Oh, boy, it'd be a wavy night.
Fucking bag of chips. For a third of a bag of full. Like, that's the thing, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, the taste buds ain't the same as adults. As a kids, we can eat any fucking thing. But not now, man. It ain't it.
Y'all seen us do them taste tests and stuff like that? Old childhood favorites. We've been looking at some more. Some more taste tests is going to be coming up soon.
We seen the
Kit Kats.
What flavor was that shit?
Churro.
Apparently,
flavor Kit Kat is reaching right now, and they're trying to throw out any flavor they could think of.
I ain't fucking with that.
And most of the flavors they're coming out with, that's not the basic one, are gross. They're nasty.
I ain't fucking with churros flavored Kit Kats.
We tried the birthday cake flavor one, and there was another one.
I forgot what that was.
Like coffee or mocha or something like that. Yeah. That shit was weird too. Yeah. And when we don't want to eat it, guess who eats it?
That nigga son.
The boy.
He eats.
The living garbage disposal.
He eats everything that's a snack that's not tied to the table.
Any of y'all that have teenage sons, y'all know. Any snack, any food period, any food and drink period in the house is basically non-existent. I've
seen him down a 2-liter soda by itself in one sitting playing a video game.
Said Hugs definitely ain't the same. Tastes like, what, grape tussin?
Yo!
You don't put some tussin on it.
It's real shit. He said, none of that shit is the same. Yo, I don't know what the fuck we was eating as children, but as adults, that shit does not fit the body.
And here's the thing. I don't know if it's us or if it's them. Like, they changed the recipe or what. When I was a kid, my grandmother used to always buy, like, we would go out and she would get the little cat. Remember the Cadbury eggs?
Yep.
Right? It had the little cream filling and all that, right? Super delicious, right? It was a nice little treat. That was one of the things. I tried that as an adult. It was disgusting.
I think it's us because that nigga eats them with no problem. Whatever we don't eat. Exactly. So it gotta be us. Our taste buds ain't the same as adults as it is as children. Because that nigga eats anything.
Our palates are sophisticated now. We grown up stuff.
See, Block feels like the recipe changed. I feel
like that too. Because ain't no way it changed that much.
I feel like we changed.
The chocolate used to be so good. Now it tastes like wax.
Yeah, I think
the juices, like you said, the Hugs, like the juices. That's like sugar water with dye in it. It's nasty.
I just think we changed. I think it's us.
I don't know. Maybe it's a combination of both. It's like crack. You know what I mean? Like they put the shit out. They give you a little taste of it, get you to like it. And then when you come back, that should be cut. It's not the same.
That's a bad analogy. Like crack.
He said they took a lot of sugar out.
And Block said the same.
They took a lot of flavor out. That's what they
out
did.
The real fruit and putting in fake supplements.
Yeah. Everything's weird now. Everything's weird.
Man, you were just here eating a whole bunch of snacks. Shut the hell up.
He definitely had the Black Poppy store bag.
Yo, Block. When Big Man come on my crib to record music, he always has the Black Poppy store bag full of snacks and soda.
Mm-hmm. What?
Yeah.
Well, as we're getting off of that bullshit, we're gonna move on to one more thing.
For the sex.
Not yet.
We're not going to sex?
No, I had one more relationship.
Oh, he's a big set. Everything fake.
Everything is fake. The this one, I just have a question for the guys. I want to know, would you actually do this? So apparently, there's a mall in China.
Oh, yes.
And they have this little, I don't even know what to call it. It's like a little hub, like a little incubator.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Husband Storage. Okay? This is a special place for the husbands while the wife is shopping in the mall. You know, I ain't gonna lie. We just had some of that. Tahitian treat is the only thing that ain't changed. That shit is delicious. Okay? You gotta use about 6 to 8 ice cubes in a big ass cup. But anyway, so they have the husband storage.
Why are you bringing up old stuff?
Whatever. The husband storage. This is in a mall in China.
Husband storage.
It's like a little room. It's a little personal room, almost like a cubicle.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's equipped with everything you would think a husband would need. It has a nice, comfortable chair, a big screen TV.
That wraps around.
Right. A gaming system, charging ports. So, like...
drinks, everything.
Yeah, like a little cooler for your drink, whatever. So... my thing is, I want to know, like, would you sit in the husband storage? Would you sit in the husband storage?
I'm going to say yes, only on certain stores. So we're in, like, what's that goddamn store in Springfield?
Which one? Macy's?
No. The
Target?
The joint where you get the cake stuff from. Not Michael's, but the other joint.
Joann's.
No, Baltimore Pike. They only had one in King and Prussia that we had one. Like Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. Oh,
all right,
yeah.
so put one at Hobby Lobby.
You see, I just ran the list of all the craft stores.
Put one at Hobby Lobby, and I'm there.
Nina, what up?
If you put a man's hub in a Hobby Lobby, I'm going to sit my ass there, and I'm going to play 2K, smoke weed, and get drunk in the man's hub. Because she goes in a Hobby Lobby, and she needs a GPS. Not for me, but for me to find her. I need to track her in her bag when she goes in the Hobby Lobby.
All I'm saying is, Hobby Lobby got all the good shit, okay? They got all the good shit, and the store is so big, they got everything. They got everything, okay?
Yes! What up, Nina?
So, Big Man says, I'm not a husband, so next... It doesn't have to be specifically for a husband.
You're a baby father, nigga.
If you out with your girl, your lady, whoever, going shopping, and you don't feel like going shopping, you can sit in the husband storage.
You a baby father. Shut up.
Big said, hell yeah, I chill in one.
Damn right.
He said, after I shop for me.
Oh, you gotta get us out the way first.
Oh my God. I would think that's kind of cool, but here's the thing too. If you're gonna do that, why even go in the first place? Can't you do all that shit at home?
No, we there to support you.
How you supporting me if you in the cubicle?
Because on the way out, when you brought everything, we're going to carry the bags.
Really?
Boom.
But I have to carry the bags to you in the cubicle.
No, you in the cart. You got a shopping cart.
They don't have shopping carts in the mall.
They got baskets in the mall.
What? I need one to lock my pain in the ass in? Oh my God. I don't think I take that long when I go shopping.
Birthday balloon on her back.
Like a little tracker, like the flag on the back of the bike. Yeah, she said bag carrier. Boom.
See that? She was ready.
Big said get the AI to carry the bags.
Damn.
It's coming soon.
Damn.
Coming soon to a mall near you.
I don't know. I would sit in a husband hub. Fuck that. I'm sorry.
Really?
I would chill. I'm telling you, only a Hobby Lobby. Every other store we lit.
Yeah, because we shop together.
Yeah, except for Hobby Lobby.
Except for Hobby Lobby.
It's like divide and conquer once we hit the Hobby Lobby.
I'm not going to lie, though, y'all. I don't blame them. Because I wouldn't want to shop with me in Hobby Lobby either. I get a little carried away. It's okay.
Niggas jump on the car. Like she going Hobby Lobby. All right, this the all right. We're gonna walk in Hobby Lobby. All right, y'all ready to walk with me, people? We get out the car and we even do the happy couple stroll in there. We be holding hands and all the fun shit once we get in there. And then I'm like, babe, I gotta go to the bathroom. They have a beautiful.
By the way, Hobby Lobby is on my list of safe bathrooms to use out in public.
Fuck you, big man. Yes, all. They have a dope ass bathroom. So when I come out the bathroom, she's gone. I've now lost her. Okay? Now I try to, I'm gonna think like Lissa. And what I'll do is, and I'll go to the cake baking section. Nope, she's not there. So then I'll go to the backup cake baking where it's like party supplies but could be used for baking. Nope, she's not there. Then I'll go to crafting. Nope, she's not there. So meanwhile, this is like 35 minutes in there. So Lord knows by the time I catch her, what the fuck is in the cart. Because I have no clue. Because I don't know what the fuck she's doing.
If you have adult ADD, it is the worst store to go to.
See, Block
because it's like, ooh, shiny things.
Block, is that Voice?
Voice, what up?
Block said he's cool with Hobby Lobby. He don't mind.
Yes, they have everything.
Nah,
they got everything in there. Wait a minute. Big said, he said, I've been shopping with y'all and I don't want to go to the room until y'all done. Big's definitely been shopping with us. And he has. He has been like, I'm going to go to the car.
Definitely has, yeah.
Oh, God. She said, I got to go check out Hobby Lobby tomorrow. Sounds exciting.
Oh, no.
You do. You have to check it out. And I'm telling you.
I'm out to inbox your hubby and say, no.
And the bathrooms are impeccable.
I
don't like to use the bathroom in public. This is why I have a list of safe bathrooms that you can use while in public.
Target, Walmart, any market, Block says leave them home. Nope.
Certain Walmarts.
I'm there for all of them. And Voice.
Most Wawas.
Send us pictures of the baby, Voice.
I know. We've been trying to see the baby.
I'm good. I'm good in Target. I'm iffy depending on the Walmart. And the market, I'm not gonna lie.
He hates the market. I
have like a 10-minute meter, and after that, I need to get the fuck out of the market. I don't give a fuck what market it is.
And it's like with kids, unless I keep him occupied, I have to have him either a snack or like he'll be in the little push cart and playing games on the phone.
If I'm driving the cart, I'm good. But if I'm walking around, I got 10 minutes. I got the fuck out of there. That's all me to Hobby Lobby.
Oh God, we should do that. We're gonna do a group shop at Hobby Lobby.
All right, so we're gonna do a group shot at Hobby Lobby, and then we're gonna go to putt golf and do couples putt golf, and all y'all can get your ass kicked because me and Lissa the shit in putt golf. So we take all challenges. That's all I'm saying.
Biggs, what are you seeing or hearing? Because there is none of that going on over here right now. At least not till later. He said, "Who the fuck is that gagging? Who is gagging?"
Biggs, where the fuck are you at, Biggs?
That's that porn you got playing in the background.
You forgot to hit the X button on your porn. Biggs talking, what the fuck is that?
That's Tania, what up? Oh my God. That's you got the app running in the background.
He said, oh shit.
We sitting here talking about going shopping. He like, go.
I was making a dabby dab noise in the middle of this goddamn podcast.
Oh my God. Anyway, now we gonna move on to the sex portion. Okay? Now, here's
Block says, let's do adult night at Sky Zone and blow out our AC. Blow out the AC.
Let's blow out the ACLs. I'm not interested, okay? We got bad ankles and knees around here.
Yeah, definitely that.
It's going to take bad landing. One bad landing. We all at the hospital. Then we going to have a whole nother group trip.
That's why we keep it low. We are the putt golf king and queen. Y'all don't want no smoke. Any couple that want to get busy in putt golf, pick a day, and we will gladly kick y'all ass in 18 holes. And a bonus hole.
Or we could go shooting.
Or that. We can go to the gun range. We get it popping at the gun range too.
Take over the whole range.
Listen, y'all gotta figure these couple games out, man. Some bowling. We are up for the challenge.
Pool. Just
know we're gonna kick y'all ass.
We're active couple.
So any couple that want to put their hat in the ring, set the date. 7 Alyssa, coming to kick ass.
Now, we are in the sex segment of the show.
Time for sex.
Here is where I have a question about additional items in the bedroom. Now, you know, we always talk about toys and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But now I want to ask you about props. And not props like acting movie props, but like things to assist you in the bedroom. Okay?
Like a cock ring.
Like, no, not even that. Like the swings. Like the sex swings.
I'm down for a swing.
Like, now they have the ones, well, you know, we've seen them, but they have the ones that are, like individual. They stand alone.
Yeah.
Right? That you have to set up and everything.
Yeah.
And then they have the ones that attach to the door frames.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can kind of like bounce off the door. Give yourself some momentum.
I'm down for a swing.
Right?
Not for me to be in, of course.
Right.
That, but, you know.
But it can assist you in movement and thrust.
This is the bullet.
In the bedroom.
This is the bullet.
Okay? Now, here's my thing. What my suggestion to you is, A.
Stretch.
Well, of course, stretch. But check the weight capacity of the swing that you buy.
Yes.
That's one.
Yes.
2, please, if you don't follow instructions for anything else, read the instructions when you put this shit together. Because one bolt out of place.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you do the joint hanging over the door.
Your night is going to go left. Okay? And now this is for the standalone one. Make sure you read instructions. But also, for the ones that attach.
Bitch, I ain't safe with me in the swing.
He said not him.
Motherfucker.
Now, the ones that attach to the door frame, okay? Know your home.
If your door don't close all the way or that bitch is a little crooked,
if you got an older home and you know your frame ain't, you know, quite that sturdy,
don't do it.
Don't do that one.
Don't do it.
Don't do that one.
You know what has real sturdy doors in every house? The basement door. Not saying you want to, you know, hang off your basement door.
Make a sex basement.
Yeah, well, there you go. You can turn your basement to a sex basement. But I'm just saying, like, basement doors are usually the sturdiest part of your house because you don't use them as much.
Right.
Versus, like, you know, your closet door, your bedroom door, bathroom door.
Right.
They're used every single day, daily.
I'm going to just say, you got to do some test runs, okay? Before you really get into it, hang it, you know, and get in it and do some movement. Do a little drop or two.
With a pillow under you, just in case the bitch do fall.
And make sure that it works
your
properly.
Fucking spine.
But do you think it's a good as an assistant?
Yeah,
like it's a good assist, right?
Yeah.
Like to get you a little more movement, a little more thrust, and it helps because it takes,
you get to dig up under that, John.
And it takes a lot of strain off of both of y'all.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of strain off of both of y'all.
Yeah.
You know, it saves the muscles, it saves the stamina, it'll save you some energy.
You got to do your homework on these things, man.
So it's a yes for the swing.
Yes.
Okay.
Check for the swing.
Now there's another device. Really not a device. It's really like a series of ropes, but it's called the spreader. Okay.
Oh, the joint that got bam, bam.
Yeah, so you tie it to either around your knees or around your ankles, right? Yeah. And it straps around back here. It's kind of like the book bag straps. You have to pull it and tighten it up.
And once you pull that goddamn string,
so you pull it, bam.
Field goal post, baby.
Legs open.
Or dead
no stress. Right, or dead bug.
Dead bug. Gotta be my fire.
Oh Lord, yeah. This is a no child zone right now. But the spreader. Yeah. So now it can be used not just for that though. So you can, of course, it can help you to without so much.
I'm freaks gonna agree on stuff.
Whatever.
Bro, it's a part of life, man.
But it does not only just help you spread your legs with less stress.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a guide. So you know when women are in that position. Yeah, you know, either we holding it or y'all holding your leg. No, this does all the work for you.
Right. And it takes the stress off of you as the lady to have to hold your legs like that. It takes the stress off the man to have to hold the legs like that.
So then you can dig off in them guts stress free.
Also, it can make the head better because, you know, it assists you in spreading a little wider.
Open.
Okay? And not only that, it can be used for other positions.
Let your tongue touch her soul.
Shut up. Oh. So you can actually also strap it around the front under the breast or across the top of the breast or around the waist
for the lift up.
For the lift up. So you want to go and get doggy style, you know. You got a little more thrust. You can go kind of like a harness almost.
Exactly.
Okay. He said y'all room probably crazy. Mind your business.
Hey, Black, shut the fuck up.
But
big man.
But So it's a yes on the spreader?
Check on the spreader.
Check on the spreader.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, there's also this other thing called a wedge.
The little incline pillow.
Incline pillow.
So when they in that when you're beating it from the back position and they arch real good, or
you can put it under the back.
Yeah.
And lift the pelvis up.
When they missionary,
but
and you want to get in that, you want to you want to hit that right pocket.
Right.
The wedge. Check.
It
for
can
the
just
wedge.
be used as a support. It can, as a support. Even for the man, like if you can wedge it under the man, it can lift the pelvis up a little higher. You know what I mean? So you can different positions. So if you wanted to be on top and you didn't want to be completely on your knees, or don't want to have as much distance, as much work to go through when you getting it done, it can lift you up a little bit more.
No man is comfortable being lifted up. No man is comfortable being lifted up. Okay, people? No man is comfortable being lifted up.
So,
ladies, use that for yourself.
So is it a no on the wedge?
Yeah, it's a no for me on the wedge. For the guy.
Right.
For the lady, all day long. For the guy, I'm not wedging shit. Wedge and guy don't go. Not in shoes, not in areas. The only time you hear wedging is when we're building shit.
So the last one I saw, and then I lost it because I was trying to get it back again. But there's this other one that's kind of like.
She say lift you up.
So there's this other one, and it looks kind of like a footstool, okay? But on the middle part, it's more like a heavy duty rubber, like almost like a trampoline, with the hole in the middle, okay? And this is also to assist on top. So you can you remember those old like little ponies like you were riding, like bounce up and down on? It's kind of like that, but it's like a bench you would straddles over you, and then the lady can sit on it. There's a hole in the middle, and you can it can assist you. It's another assisting tool. It can assist you to, You trying to envision it?
Trying to put everything in order.
Right. But it,
mental note
it can
shit.
assist you, and it helps you with stamina, and you can go longer and probably a little harder because you're basically bouncing, and the momentum is bringing you up and down.
All of fellas, let's get a cock ring. Okay? For any man, just get a cock ring. Okay? That's all. Don't be scared.
Oh
Don't be scared of a cock ring, man. Go get a cock ring. It'll save you. I'm not going to save your relationship. It'll extend your relationship. You dig what I'm saying? Okay? So instead of 1 nut, 2 nut, 3 nut, it's like 1 nut, 2 nut, 3 nut, 4 nut, 5 nut, 6 nut, 7 nut, 8 nut. Okay, bitch, get off me because it's still hard. Get a cock ring.
He's talking about freaks. Shut up. Anyway, moving on in sex again. I have a question. We always talk about the threesomes, okay? But this question is just, I guess, a hypothetical because of a show we recently watched. And the question came up.
What fucking show was this?
Black Mirror. And the question came up, right? If you had, okay, so it's you and your mate, your significant other, right?
I'm walking with you.
If you was to have a threesome, would you be okay with having a clone, either of your mate, like depending on we don't judge whatever kind of threesome you into.
Twins.
Would you be okay with having a clone of your significant other, or yourself for the threesome?
Like two me's.
Right.
That's out. That's another man. At the end of the day, that's 2 dicks. We got a 1 dick minimum.
So it wouldn't work for you.
Yeah, 2 dicks is out. We got a 1 dick minimum in our max and minimum right there. 1 dick. That's it.
Would you be okay with having a clone of me? He's thinking about all the ways it could go bad right now. Just answer the question.
At this current moment, I'm gonna say no, but I'm gonna keep thinking about it just in case there's a variable. But right now, I'm gonna say it's off the table.
Right. And see,
interesting. I would probably pick myself.
I would pick myself now.
Why?
Please
explain why.
And that's what I was gonna say too. Of course, I would love to have 2 of him because I love him, right? But I definitely would not be against having another me. Because I love me. I will fuck me.
So you would eat your own box?
I will fuck me.
When I watch you eat your own box.
You would.
I would watch you eat any box right now.
You would.
Hell yeah.
But
Right,
yeah,
so
but
on
like
the table,
she said I would pick me.
so
I would pick me.
See,
I like me. I would fuck me.
It's a variable of two yous. It's a difference.
She said I would love to have sex with myself.
Would you scissor yourself?
That's a good question.
See?
But you know what? If it was gonna happen with anybody, it probably would work out best with yourself because you already know what you're thinking. And you already can click up with yourself, no pun intended. But you
You're definitely gonna click up.
But you would know what to do more because you, of course, like just with masturbation, you know how to please yourself beyond anybody else because you know, most people know your own body. You know what I mean? So you would know how to get it done to yourself.
That gave me a headache.
Right? He said the freaks don't only come out at night. He said, who didn't he lie?
Two U's.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of positives with two U's, and then I see a fucking laundry list of negatives.
Okay, give the positives and negatives.
The positives.
Mm-hmm.
That's two pushing. I love that shit. Yes. I'm in it. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The touching, the look. So I got two U's to look at, two U's to feel. I'm good right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who you are, so I ain't gonna have you tap in. You gotta let me know who the hell you are, because if I don't follow you and you're just freelancing, we don't do that. It's the podcast, baby. So introduce yourself, and then we can work on a tap in. The negatives.
Mm-hmm.
What if I like the other you more?
How? If it's
I don't
an
know.
exact clone of me.
See, I don't know. What if I'm on one you too long?
And the other me get jealous?
Yeah, like, see, you know what I mean? Like,
you staying over there with that fake me this month?
see, right now there, we got a problem. There's a negative.
My God.
We just hit a wall.
See, and then what if it's not a permanent, like, what if it's one of those, like, because here's the thing, like, on Black Mirror, everything's virtual, right?
Right.
So, what if it's like a per-use clone? You know what I mean? So, the clone is active while we're doing whatever we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the clone, like, the clone dissipates after we done.
So the clone leaves, like as soon as the nut is done, boom, we out.
Right, it goes somewhere and disintegrates. Yeah. She said, "This is hilarious." This is all super hypothetical, but the question was sparked because of the episode we watched on Black Mirror.
Ryu.
Somebody's virtual went haywire. They was already doing that girl in the virtual world,
and then four more popped up.
So they was getting busy.
It was just yanking, it was yanking, it was pulling, it was touching. He was lost. I never want to be in that predicament. Right then and there, that's a male aneurysm. That is too much to deal with at one time. So I don't that's like, I couldn't be a swinger. One, because I don't like to share my toys.
Right.
So I couldn't be a swinger. Two.
She said, "What is that? Because now I need to see it." It comes on Netflix. It's a series called Black Mirror.
Black Mirror, real as shit.
And it's like all like futuristic type. It's almost like I don't know what your age range is. Y'all remember like Twilight Zone and stuff like that, or
you
what's that, Outer Limits and all that other kind of stuff.
Stop. You are dating yourself.
Whatever. You know what I mean, though. Like all them strange kind of shows.
Yeah.
It's like that, but more futuristic now.
It's weird as fuck, but it's dope. It's
yeah. Some of them is like real deep. Like you gotta pay attention because they be telling some shit.
Every show is gonna take you on a mental mind fuck, but it's gonna make you think about what's going on today. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like, all right, if you look at a movie, you're like, well, where they get that idea? No idea comes from nowhere. That means they've already done it, and they're finally introducing it to us.
Right.
So when you watch the show, think about it like that. But again, I don't know. 2 U's it's a lot of work.
Maybe.
It's a lot of work.
Could be a lot of fun though.
It would definitely be a lot of fun. That's where the cock ring's gonna come in at.
You gonna need some assistance.
I'm gonna need some assistance. I'm not going in this loose dick strong. Like I'm gonna need some help on this one.
A cock ring and a
monster.
A Red Bull.
Yeah, like this ain't no go in there.
Oh shit.
We gonna have a fun night. I'm going for. We gotta do some rounds in this motherfucker. So I'm definitely gonna need the cock ring for this bitch here.
Oh god. Right. So it's a maybe on the clone.
I'm 50-50 on the clone. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So last question of the night, because we already over time. Mm-hmm. Last question of the night. In your opinion, and this is for everybody, in your opinion, what is the best or your favorite porn category?
BB Dubs. BB Dubs and thick ebonies.
I hate you so much. Oh God.
BB Dubs and thick ebonies.
Anybody care to
else
answer?
Want to say what their
chime in right
porn
now.
Preference is?
What do you feel, in your opinion, is the best or your personal favorite?
No
porn
pump
category?
faking over here, dog. No pump faking over here.
Oh God. So that's what you're going with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good one.
BB Dubs and thick ebonies.
Oh my God.
Those are my two.
He's not lying, because sometimes he forgets to close his phone.
And she sees that shit.
Oh
she sees
God.
the fuck
At
out
least
that
I know he's keeping it close to home. Okay. Like, I'd be super pissed if it was like some shit like, this bitch don't look nothing like me.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's where we at with it. But it is definitely time to end this motherfucker. We appreciate you guys,
we
man.
kind of a little over time. We got carried away tonight.
We talked about the clones and double sex and the shit. Just went a little everywhere. But again, appreciate you guys for tapping the fuck in.
We always appreciate your views and your comments.
Definitely that.
Please tap in with us again next week for more fun-filled fuckery.
Also, August 1st is Biggs at Darby Diner and Event Space. And then August 8th is our event, the Pure Hip Hop Concert. Again, Darby Diner and Event Space.
Is that Cooper, that you? What up?
So make sure y'all tap in. You know, we're going to end this with another indie song. It's called I Had To. And why? Because I fucking had to. What a fucking show. Yeah. Thank you, motherfucking people. Hey.
Yeah, you know I had to. I had to leave niggas alone. I had to leave bitches alone. I had to do it cause I had to. I didn't have nobody else. I did this shit all by myself. Don't do this for my health. I had to. I had to do it on my own. I had to let my name be known. I had to do it cause I had to. These hoes that pussy popping, and I just went it to knock them because I had to. Yeah. Stack all your cheddar. Don't trust these niggas. Keep a Beretta. I know you can flip a penny into $1. Go get it. I know you can flip $100 bill into $1 million. I know you been working.
Alright, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning the fuck in.
The whole life, so you don't want 9 to 5. So you go sell nicks and dimes. You don't want to see a struggle mom. So you go out there and grind. I get it.